Zambia, that is Hichilema, who paid a courtesy call to the president of Zimbabwe, obviously on a business in the interest of transforming his country through actually relating with Zimbabwe. What actually came as a shock were the utterances that were said by Emmerson Mnangagwa, obviously witnessing Hakainde Hichilema paying a courtesy call to him. He sees, I think this is a big score to ZANU-PF, especially also Hakainde Hichilema coming to speak about economic sanctions. They are going to use these videos over and over. I think it's going to be news almost maybe for the rest of the week in Zimbabwe. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, Mnangagwa is a racist, not only just a tribalist, but he is also a racist. Now listen to this statement, what he was speaking to Hakainde Hichilema about the white people.
Western countries, just because we said our land belongs to us, and they said no, the land belongs to colonialists. We said no. So we made sure that we took back our land. I will tell you this, my dear brother. Why is that easy? Why is that very easy to chase away? Do you want me to tell you the truth? We were young then. But we loved Dawamka. It was very revolutionary, you know. So we made sure that some of the white farmers, we asked a few of the villagers, you know, to go at the gate, the white man's gate, and to do some business there, right? And then go back home. When the white man tell them, when they see what is at the gate, they packed and went away. So the revolution is fought in many ways.
You see, this is what we call bootlickers. They just clap for anything. I mean, that their leader says, and ZANU-PF officials, especially these ministers under Emmerson Mnangagwa, are bootlickers of note, to say the least. No sane person will actually clap hands at a president going insane, actually issuing racial slurs. That is a racial slur. And also, he was actually misrepresenting the facts. That is not what actually led the white people to flee Zimbabwe. White people were being killed in farms. White people white people properties were vandalized. They were invaded. It was actually a very, very brutal situation. And there are pictures all over internet. I'm sure Hakainde Hichilema does not need Emmerson Mnangagwa. He is also one of the biggest liars. One of the serious major characteristic of Emmerson Mnangagwa is that he is a liar. And you know, a liar is also does have the ability to deceive. And a liar is also very, very dangerous. And a liar thrives on propaganda. This is typical of who Emmerson Mnangagwa is. These are the pure characteristics of Emmerson Mnangagwa. He is a liar of note. He is a deceiver. He deceives people. He thrives on deception. Anyway, I strongly believe Hakainde Hichilema is too smart. I know that maybe they listen to such channels because this is becoming a global channel, by the way. What happened? White people's farms were invaded. That is the truth. Some white people were benefited. Actually, one of the historical past that things were not done very, very well. And I must tell you that Zambians, a lot of them may not be seeing this. Anyway, sometimes, you know, one thing about Zimbabweans, the credit that I give Zimbabweans, little education that we have, most of us were exposed. Of course, there is a majority of us who are not exposed to global issues. We have an appreciation and understanding of global politics, as well as, in fact, Zimbabweans are influential globally. You can talk of anything, even Google, there is a Zimbabwean there. And everywhere, in all spheres, I mean, if you just cast a stone here in South Africa, there is high probability to hit a Zimbabwean. If you cast a stone in the UK, there is high probability it may actually aim at a Zimbabwean. So, in terms of exposure, I think the situation that Zimbabweans found themselves in, actually, the advantage of it is that it came along with exposure. But some of our brothers in Africa, I don't want to mention them not to be in trouble. When it comes to exposure, I think I have seen some of them. There is very, very minimal exposure, especially even in regional politics. So you can't burden them with international politics. So it's actually, I'm not amazed to see Zambians clapping hands for Hakainde Hichilema coming to Zimbabwe. Mnangagwa is a very, very dangerous man. Very, very dangerous man. An unforgiving man. That is the quality of the top quality or the top characteristics of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. It may be his opportunity, this one, to strike at Hakainde Hichilema. And you hear afterwards he's suffering of colon cancer. And in a very, anyway, let me not speak much about that. But people should be very careful. As a man who can actually deceive the men who put him in power, retired General Chwenga, a man who can actually not only deceive, but also seek to eliminate him. Someone who helped him when he was a non-entity, he was reduced to nothing. And he could have potential, maybe he couldn't even be alive up to this day, because these people are not used to suffering. They are used to good life. You see, because Mnangagwa has spent his whole life in politics, thriving through corruption. We know that's how it happens within ZANU-PF corridors. So they don't know to hustle like some of us, to go out there and make things happen on your own. I mean, what he said to Hakainde Hichilema, I trust I still trust, I will give him a benefit of doubt that Hakainde Hichilema is an astute man, and I hope he came for the interest of his nation. He's actually taking a very good care of himself. He is under people whom he crossed their lines, and they are not forgiving. Anything is possible. I hope he came actually prepared for such. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button.